Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Thursday, August 13th, 2025, 6:30 in the morning. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we make trading simple and profitable, and we do that by teaching you how to trade with our very accurate proprietary trading indicators that are simple to use. They are programmed to be able to give you trade setups, profitable trade setups when they exist, so that you don't have to spend a whole lot of time in front of the screen figuring it out. I am going to walk you through one of our dozen different trade strategies so that you can see how simple and accurate they are. Best way to evaluate it, though, is we'll let you try the indicators. We offer a trial for $10. And with that, we will give you access to the indicators. We'll give you some one-on-one instructions so that you can see for yourself how well they work. We are so confident that we can train you to do this profitably that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money. So with that, let's get going. We first need to listen to this guy, and then we'll be on our way.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We teach with a number of different tools. We've got a curriculum that's been devised over 17 years that focuses specifically on what you need to know. There's lots and lots and lots of information out there on trading. It's hard to figure out what's good, what's bad. We've done it. We know the trail. We know the path. We'll share it with you so you'll get from point A to point B in an efficient manner. We train people. We've got videos. We've got group trading sessions or group instruction sessions. We've got live trade sessions like this. I do 3 a week, Monday afternoon and Tuesday, Thursday morning. Every afternoon when I am around, I also send a trade setup out around 4:15. I also send a trade setup around 10:30. The company sends one out. They do a live trade session at 9:30. In addition, we do live trades at 10. And we also do live trades at 6 once you become a member, and then again lots of group coaching sessions. Anybody who's good at anything has a coach, somebody that they work with to keep them on the top of the game, and that is that's part of our culture here. I have a little. I get forgetful, so I've got a little trade routine or checklist that I go through so that I don't miss anything. While I do the trade, I'm pretty much focused on trying to find a profitable trade. So, because people come wanting to make some money, and I don't want to use up the time. But I am happy to answer questions, and the best way to get me is just to get on my calendar at forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. You can also try calling me, but it's better to just get on my calendar. Every Wednesday at 3:30, a former professor. So I hold office hours where I'm just hanging around, and you can come and ask me whatever you need. Every morning, refresh your green chart, picks up any new updates, clears out the memory. The end of every day, however you're trading, it is good to go back and review the trades that you took that didn't go the way you wanted, figuring out what went wrong, if you can. It helps you improve, and those incremental improvements increase that accuracy rate. With our indicators, it's got a simulator built in that not only allows for back testing, but lets you go back to a specific point in time and look at exactly what was going on when you took that trade. More often than not, you can find something that will help you improve, or that you did wrong. Even me, I've been trading 6 or 7 years now, and every once in a while I I do something I shouldn't have done, and by going back and looking, that reminds me, you know what, you cut a corner there and you paid the price. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action, and our indicators are very good at helping us figure out the direction of a move. If we can figure out the direction of the move and carve a little bit out of that a couple times a day, we will make terrific money. But news does impact currency prices, so we want to know what that news is. I like to look at the news at Forex Factory. Forex Factory breaks news down into kind of 3 categories. Yellow, which is low impact, we ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact, I ignore those. And red, which is high impact. And this morning on the US dollar, we got the PPI and unemployment claims coming up. So I don't like to trade within a 2-hour window of the news event. So we will not trade, and the reason being is I don't want to get holding a trade when the news event comes out, because sometimes there's like a little whiplash there and you can get stopped out. Also, people who have access to who publishes this information sometimes find it out a little bit earlier, and that causes kind of creep that causes creep in the price that the indicators don't quite pick up right away. So I just stay away from it. So this morning we will stay away from the USD. With that, let's go and take a look at what we've got this morning. As I said, we've got a dozen different signals, and the signal I'm going to use is something called the 10-point trade signal. I take it on a 1-hour chart, and on a 1-hour chart, trades are worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips, and it will close somewhere within 1 to 3 hours. So that suits my preference. So here the chart we're going to trade off of is something called the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. It is a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs, all in a 1-hour time period. And that means that the candle has 1 hour's worth of information in it, and the lines have 1 hour's information in it. What I am looking for are situations. I start with the middle section of the chart. There are 3 parts: the middle, which is the majors and minors, the top, which is the TNTs, and the bottom, which is the pressure. Here, even though there are a lot of lines, it's really not as complicated as it looks at first. We are looking for situations where the red and green line, which is the major indicator, and the minor indicator, the black and gray, start either below this horizontal red line, which is the oversold line, and go up like they are, or they start above the blue line and go down like they are here. So there's four things I'm looking for. One, we started at oversold. Two, all the lines are going up, which they are here. Three, I've got the green line is crossed over the red if we're going up, and the gray line is crossed over the black, which it has. And then the fourth thing is the slope of the green line, and I want that to be better than 45 degrees, which it is. So I've got everything I want here. So this is a good setup. When I see this, then I'm going to jump up to my TNTs and count how many lines are supporting the buy signal I'm seeing here. Thin orange is going up, thick orange is going up. The blues are inversely related, so when blue goes down, that means buy. Dotted blue is going down, so I've got 3 of the 4 here telling me buy. I need at least 3 of the 4. And then if I have that, then I'm going to jump down to my my pressure, and I want these lines either going up or I want the green line on top, which it is. So we've got a good signal here. Then normally what I would do is I would go to, I've got a confirmation step, which involves looking at a full chart. So a full chart is showing me just the Australian dollar USD, but on different time periods, a 2-hour, a 4-hour, an 8-hour. And what I'm interested in is that the 2-hour and the 4-hour both be oversold, and we are. And the reason I want these two oversold is that if this signal weakens, there's less of a chance of me getting stopped out because we're already oversold. There's not that much more down in the movement. Now, so I've got the setup here, but I am not going to take a trade because we've got that news coming up on the USD. Euro USD started out oversold. Everybody's going up, double cross, good steepness. I will consider a trade so long as the green line is less than halfway, which it is. It's just at the halfway point. I don't mind that the miners have run through the channel. So I've got all 4 points here, 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue lines going down. And here I've got sideways pressure. So the green line's going up, the red line's going down, and the green's on top. So I've got a point here. So between these two, this is a better setup. We've got 4 versus 3 here, and we've got the green line going up here, whereas the green line's going down here. Pound USD. This is a good setup too. We're a little bit past the halfway mark. We've got all 4 things that we're looking for. The only thing I don't like is it's past the halfway mark. 3 out of 4, but now we've got up pressure here. We've got up pressure here with green on top, so 2 points here. I guess between these 3, I would like probably take this the best. Again, this is good. This is good. Here we don't have the double cross yet. Red hasn't crossed over the green line yet, so it's not quite ready on the U.S. dollar yet. But we're not taking any of these this morning because we get that news item coming up. So let's go to the next chart and see what we have. Euro pound. This is 6 more pairs, and these are non-USD pairs. So Euro pound oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross, greens on top, grays on top. And we've got good steepness on the green line. So we've got all 4 things I'm looking for. 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue lines coming down. So we've got all 4 here. Down pressure, greens crossed over, and that's pulling away. So we've got a point here. So I've got everything I'm looking for. Let's go and then just do a confirmation. The confirmation is going to tell me I want to see that we're oversold on the 2 and oversold on the 4. The major indicator doesn't have to be going up, but in this case it is. When it is, it's a little better. So I've got my confirmation. Now the question is, what is this trade worth? On some of the trades, we have the take profits predetermined. It might be 3 pips, 5 pips, 11 pips. Might be based on the ATR up here. This is one where you have to just figure it out. And to figure it out, I need to go to a clean chart. And here's a euro pound. And I was looking at it before we came on. And here's the clean chart. And I want to drop in some support and resistance. And support and resistance are lines where the candles seem to naturally stop. So you can see it kind of stopped in here, over here, over here. And if you crunch up the chart, you get more data points. Stopped over here, stopped here, stopped here. And in looking at it, I also want to know, so I want to trade within this range because I want to get in and get out within that 1 to 3 hours. And I don't want a situation where you can see if I took a buy here, it kept bouncing on this line. So if my buy point was up here, I wouldn't have made it. And I'd still be holding on to the trade, and then the signal changed and it went down. So I am looking for situations. I want to trade within this channel. And I also want to know what the trend is, and the trend is how has it been trading over time. All right, we're trading into an uptrend here, and it looks like we might be trading into a downtrend here, the start of a downtrend. And I want to know how many pips we have between where we're at and this line. You can see it's already moved from when I looked at it a little earlier this morning. Let's move it up. Now, let's move this out of the way. So we've got about 16 pips up. You can see it up in the top left. And come on. 7 down. 16 up and 7 down. Oh, not 7, less than 7. There we go. 8 down. I think we're going to go ahead and take a buy. 16 up. Yeah, we're going to go for 11 pips. We're going to go for 11 pips because we're trading against the trend. The trend is coming down. In fact, actually, you know what? We'll go for even less than that, maybe 10 pips. Yeah, we're going to go for 10 pips on this. And you can pull out your simulator. Well, let me just, one more time, let's just take a look at the signal. Buy. Yeah, it's a good buy. We're going to go ahead and take a buy. Let's open up your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader 4. So this is the euro pound. Let me see if I've got it open here. Euro pound. Doesn't look like I have it open. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. It's going to probably be euro pound is in this second grouping here. I'm going to make it a 1 hour chart. And we're going to go to New Order. My lot size is going to be a function of how much is in the account. This is a demo account. Rule of thumb, it's trading at 200 to 1 margin. At 200 to 1 margin, I can move this decimal place over 4 spots. So I've got 1.26. I can take anywhere from half of that to double it. I'm going to just take the 1.26, mark it buy. Once it's recorded, I right click, go to modify. We are going to go for 10 pips, which is 100 points. I click the little blue button that does the math, and we'll use a 3-to-1. So I'm going to go for 30 pips on my stop loss. Right click, it does the math, and then we're going to go to modify, and I want to take a look. In fact, actually, we could probably lower this, and I just want to see. I wanted to see where we were on our calendar. So we were hitting. Why is this different? Oh, so here's a candle we were talking about, a little higher than I wanted to be. That's all right. That's all right. We'll stick it. I just wanted to confirm that this picture and this picture were the same and where the lines were. So we took a buy on the euro, Great Britain pound for 10 pips with a take profit of 0.86174, and stop loss of 0.85879. So that's 0.6174 and 0.8579. And I expect this to close within the next 3 hours. Let's see if we've got anything else. Let's go back to euro pound, euro Canadian dollar. It's kind of run through the channel already. When I was looking at this before, it was just around the halfway point. Since we've already taken a trade with the euro, I wouldn't want to double up. I'd want to have a different pair. So we're good there. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. We don't have agreement between the majors and minors, so we'll pass. Pound yen. We don't have all the lines going down yet. Here, the majors are sideways. Red's going down. Green's going down, red's going up, and we don't have the double cross. Nothing here. Let's go on to the next group. Again, not everybody's going down here, so we'll pass. Euro New Zealand overbought. We don't have agreement. Pound New Zealand, everybody's sideways. New Zealand yen oversold, everybody's going down. Gold, the dollar, everybody's going up. I've got the double cross, but here the steepness is just, I think it's a little bit less than 45 degrees. Plus, it has the kink in the line. I don't like it when there's a kink in a line, especially one where the slope is this change in slope is this steep. So I'm going to pass. Euro Swiss franc. Everybody's going up, so we have it here. This is the slope here is better than the slope here. So I argue this is like at 45 degrees or just a little bit better. My problem is we got the kink in the line. I don't like the kink in the line. So we're going to pass. Let's go to the next one. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, oversold sideways. Swiss franc, yen, overbought. Majors going up, minors sideways. Euro, yen, just reaching overbought. Pound, Australian dollar, overbought. Everybody's kind of sideways. New Zealand, Swiss franc, oversold. So here's a case, like, it's not part of my trade plan, but here's a case where you could have made, 10 pips, 11 pips, taking a sell when you're oversold. So 20 pips over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours oversold, and it's just going down. Again, just not part of my trade plan. I don't want to get caught holding this when it ends up turning. And Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, oversold, going down. So nothing. So we didn't see anything else that I saw was interesting. We have a second, another trade signal, scalp signal that you can take when there's less than 5 minutes left in the hour. We've got 3 minutes left. And it looks at what the thick orange line is doing. Thick orange line is a scaled number. So when it's as low as it can go, it's at 0. When it's as high as it can go, it is at 10. When it's at 10, it doesn't think there's any more up in the movement. If there's no more up in the movement, that is a good time to sell. But we don't want to trade on one piece of information. So here we've got a 10. My confirmation that we're kind of exhausted in terms of going up is to look at where the red line is on the major indicator. And if this red line is above the blue line, we've got a 5 pip sell. And here we've got that Swiss franc, yen, oversold. Everybody's going up. And the red line, well, we're at 10. And the red line's above the blue. So this is worth a 5 pip sell. So we're going to go ahead and take a 5 pip sell on this Swiss franc, yen. And do we have it open? Swiss franc, yen. Let's make it a 1 hour chart. So we're looking at the same thing. And, you know what the problem is here? See the spread here? 91 to 93. That's a 3 pip spread. We don't want to we don't want to have to give up 3 pips to make 5 pips. Not worth it. Might give up 1 pip, but like if you look on the Euro USD, the difference is a point, the 5th decimal place, versus that Swiss franc. And that's because the volume isn't, this is too much to pay for a 5 pip trade. If this were maybe a 15 pip trade, I would take it, but for 5 pips, it's not worth it. Let's see if we got anything else. So I'm looking for 0 or 10. So here we've got 10, but the red line isn't there. Here we've got 10, it is. Let's go to the next group. So this is a quick little trade. 10, but my red line's down here. I want them up here. Not close enough, not close enough. 0, this is within 1 of 0. Line's down here, but my red line is up here. I want them down here. 9, Euro New Zealand. Wow. And the red line's above Euro New Zealand. Let's see what the spread is on that. Euro New Zealand. Two pips. 2 pips is too much. I'd pay a pip. If this difference was only a pip, I would do that. For 2 pips to make 5 pips, it's not worth it. But this is a good sell here. All right, King. We took one trade this morning on the Euro Pound. It is in the money. It's about halfway there. Again, within the next 1 to 3 hours, I expect it to close. If you want to learn to be a good trader, you want something that's simple, replicatable, that has accuracy. We have all of those things. We have the right tools. We've got people who know what they're doing that will work with you. We're not just selling a course. When you work with us, you work for a year. We let you trade our money, which is shows how confident we are that we can teach you to do this. And it kind of is a win-win for both of us. We make more money when you make money. And we kind of provide the safety net for you, because if you start to go south, we're going to step in and correct you before you lose the money, because it's our money. All right, have a terrific day. I'll see you at 10:30 when I send out the morning trade setup. All right, bye-bye.